Hello. You've probably heard there's a change on the way, so make the most of the fine Friday, which most of us are experiencing. The big picture, the view from space, shows a large area of cloud, and that is chugging its way towards us. A shift in the jet stream means we're going to get weather fronts, and yes, we are going to see some rain, some welcome rain for gardeners and farmers. That rain edging its way in during Friday afternoon across Northern Ireland. Elsewhere, one more fine day by and large, just the chance of one or two showers across southern parts of England, but many areas dry and fine, a bit of cloud here and there, but some decent spells of sunshine over Wales, northern England and much of Scotland. But it will cloud over in western Scotland as those weather fronts chug in, and things are turning damp now across Northern Ireland. That rain spreading its way right across Northern Ireland by the end of the afternoon. That'll have an impact on the temperatures, of course. In the sunshine, though, across maybe the West Midlands, eastern parts of Wales, we could squeak up to 22, maybe 23 degrees Celsius, a little cooler along some coasts, and as I said, certainly feeling cooler under the rain. But that rain tonight will make for a much milder night, spreading its way right across the country. If you're heading out this evening, just be prepared for things to turn damp. We haven't seen much rain recently. As I said, very welcome news for the gardeners. And what will also be welcome news is it won't be anything like as cold as last night when we got down to -5 in parts of Scotland. Overnight, temperatures likely to stay in double figures, so a much milder start to the weekend. But yes, it will be a fairly glum Saturday morning. Dull, damp, rain and drizzle across pretty much all areas of the country. However, most of this rain will chug its way out into the North Sea, and skies will generally brighten through the morning, revealing a bit of sunshine here and there. We'll always keep some showers in western Scotland, some for Northern Ireland, a few for Wales, southwest England too. A small chance of one or two heavy ones as it brightens up. We could see some sunshine sparking some showers over eastern England, particularly northeast Scotland, where we could see one or two heavy ones, but they'll be very hit and miss. Actually, for many places, much of the afternoon over the Midlands, northern England, eastern England, looking dry and reasonably bright. And even further west, there'll be some brighter spells. Temperature-wise, well, actually starting off very mild, as we've seen, and so as it brightens up through the day, we could see those temperatures again getting into the 20s across parts of the east. But notice behind me, more cloud and rain starting to approach, and that will spread its way in during Saturday evening for parts of Northern Ireland, Wales and southwest England, turning quite wet here. Some heavy bursts of rain, again, those brighter colours moving into Northern Ireland, parts of southwest Scotland as an active weather front swings its way in, tied into a developing area of low pressure. Now, still some uncertainty about the exact track and shape of this low, but it's going to bring some strong winds Saturday night into Sunday morning across western Scotland, Northern Ireland. Generally quite a breezy day then across northern areas through Sunday, but those winds are really quite lively for the time of year, especially so across the northwest. That's not the only low we'll see through the bank holiday weekend. It's slow to clear away, weather fronts moving through, and then another little feature likely to head in later on bank holiday Monday. And even behind me there's more of those weather fronts waiting in the wings, because our weather has definitely changed as we head through the weekend into next week. So a blustery day across northern areas on Sunday, plenty of showers for northern and western Scotland, quite a few for Northern Ireland, northern England, but further south, well, we may not see too many showers, and again, much of the afternoon, the Midlands, southern England, eastern England, decent chance it stays dry and with some good spells of sunshine. It will be breezy, however, and there'll probably be something of a cooler feel. We might just still squeak up to 20 Celsius, but feeling cooler, certainly those winds across the northwest. A very blustery, gusty Sunday here. Monday won't be too different, actually. Again, generally speaking, it's a day of dodging the showers. Most of the showers will be in the west, and after a lot of cloud over recent weeks in eastern areas, actually here we'll see the highest temperatures and probably the brightest skies, but not completely immune from showers. Some will get in here, but more frequent showers further west. And then that next set of weather fronts likely to bring more persistent rain to Northern Ireland late in the day on Monday, and that'll move across the country on Monday night. And again, by Monday, those temperatures just dipping down a little, just close to average for the time of year, maybe a touch below, and feeling cooler in the wind, and certainly feeling cooler than it has done, but that's because it has been a pretty warm and sunny month so far. What about the rest of the week, which is half term for many? Well, for more on that, you want to follow us on social media, and of course, hit subscribe if you're watching on YouTube.